it's Clancy, long time no see, and today we have a really special video because I'm gonna be taking you guys with me to New York Fashion Week. I know that was like a couple weeks ago, but listen, I have been like, let me tell you, so busy. Like in front of me, it's just books, like books and college, guys, am I right? Am I right? But yeah, so I want to make this video a little bit different. I'm gonna be showing you, like actually take you with me. I took this little, where is it? Come on. I'm just trying here. This vlog camera, and I took you guys around, and it was a great time, great time. But then I also want to, after I show you this brief vlog, I kind of want to just talk about my thoughts about New York Fashion Week and kind of give you the perspective of someone who's not in the fashion industry, who's like not trying to promote anything. You know what I mean? Like I just want to tell you guys someone who's just completely not in that world and who's honestly not really like just interested. Like, come on, am I fashionable? No. Like, we'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, but first I want to kind of take you to Fashion Week. So let's go to Fashion Week, and then we'll come right back here to my college dorm room and chat. Shall we? We shall. The way you move your hips and lick your lips, the way you dip, you got me up so high. And girl, you got that. Off to a fantastic start. Please don't break. That would be tragic.
Hey guys, it's Nicole here. I don't really know what we're doing. I'm just coming along for the ride.
Yeah, no, I knew. I was like, you know what, Nicole will be perfect.
Oh wow, thanks, Clancy.
Heights?
Heights.
Heights.
We're going. Clancy in her natural habitat, doing her makeup in the Grand Central Station bathroom.
It really is. It's pretty clutch.
Look who I found in the city.
Bodyguard. Hi, Nicole. We just arrived, but we can't get in because we're not cool enough.
How lucky are you? I work right there.
So, we've been at you live from fashion.
What was the last thing I vlogged? I don't even remember. Oh, my mom.
Oh, your mom. Yeah.
But yeah, right now we're here.
It's pretty cool. Don't know who's famous.
What even is fame?
Okay, wait, I was gonna say we just took part in our first fashion show.
No,
we just witnessed our first fashion show.
Okay.
And somehow we managed to get like front row seats.
Yes, that was awesome. We don't belong in the front row,
Not at
but
all.
I'm like, alright, I was telling Nicole, like my thoughts are like, I felt like creepy. Like they were walking on the runway, like, and I'm like looking at them and they're not looking at me. Yeah. Some of them would be like angry, you know?
Yeah, it's like their resting face. We're not supposed to like smile. And I felt like I was violating their privacy.
Yeah, like I can't, it felt so weird.
You're so close to them and they're like not looking at you and they're just like looking forward and just doing their thing. I don't know. It was cool though. Like, it was
I know, that was like awesome. I know. Yeah. Oh man, that was awesome. Wow.
You could ever go to a fashion show, like do it.
Hit it up.
It's cool. It's a different experience. I've never done anything like it.
What else?
We're hungry.
Oh my god. Now I know why models are so skinny because there's no time.
No time.
But no, seriously, I was about to be like, Nicole, do I sing in my teeth? And I'm like, how could I? I haven't eaten. No, today I had like a couple things in the morning, but right now it's like, what, 7? Is it 7?
7:25.
How is it 7:25? This day like flew by.
I know. You picked me up at 10:15 this morning.
I picked her up at 10:15 this morning. 10:20, I was running a little late. Best moment of the night.
So good, I'm so excited to eat.
Alright, so whenever like I ever think I'm incompetent or anything, or I'm like feeling down about myself, I'll just always remember the freaking workers who don't know how to know that I can't, like, you know what I mean? I said no cheese. Basically my sandwich.
Did you say no cheese?
It's not that I said no cheese, it's that I made my own custom sandwich.
Oh.
So I didn't say cheese, I put cheese on there. Some of us are, anyway, so I bite into my sandwich and I'm like, what? What's this? But I went up to the guy and I'm like, I was so nice. I was like, listen, like, I'm a fellow, I was like, I'm in the
sandwich
business.
Worker, yeah.
I'm a fellow sandwich worker. I know how this feels, but I just really can't eat this cheese. Can you redo this? And he was so nice. So he's like, oh, yeah. Oh, love people. He wasn't the one who got it wrong. It was the girl. But yeah, so right now we're on our way to the after party because we're showing off fashionably.
Yeah, we had to eat.
We had to eat. We have some classic
the lighting
here.
We gotta fix that.
Wait, I feel like it's better from like here now. Oh, everyone looks good but me. Wow, these are some real life fashion students from Marist in their natural habitat.
What's important Yeah. Oh my god. I just sorry. Hey.
Amy.
Hey babe.
She lives right in the room next to me. It's been the longest day.
It is very long. I'm very hungry.
We stopped and got a sandwich. Before we came late.
Why didn't I get a text?
So I just got home and it's 1:30 in the morning. I left here at 10 a.m. So do the math. It's been a long day. It's actually my birthday right now. My birthday, I turned 21 while falling asleep on a bus. Clearly it's not lit, it's not popping, but today definitely made up for it and I had a great day. So I'm gonna go, but I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. As always, and I love you guys so much, and I'm gonna go fall asleep forever. Yeah, that's a good plan. Okay, so now that you guys kind of saw me at New York Fashion Week, I want to talk about a few things I have it written down on a little index card, really going old school, now old school. First thing I want to say is that I'm not a fashionable person at all. I never have been, and this might not be something you guys even really know about me, because I was thinking about it. Like, I come on here and like I'll like wear put together outfits sometimes, but actually now that I think about it, a lot of the time I'm not put together. But I feel like you guys probably don't know how unfashionable I truly am. Like, I'm the type of person, growing up, I would wear basketball shorts down to my knees with sandals and a collared like Gaelic football jersey. That's what I would wear. Or like plaid shorts with like a dressy top and then like hiking boots. Like, literally, I am questioning my mother's sanity for letting me out of the house like that. I didn't brush my hair. You know, did I brush my teeth? No, I always brushed my, like, I was clean. I just was like, I didn't really like care. And that's always kind of been my motto with fashion. Like, if I'm feeling it, literally that's all that matters. Freshman year, I wore white jeans when there was snow on the ground. I wore them January, February, March. No month stopped me. The whole no white jeans after Labor Day rule, like, I exceeded that by wearing it when there was like a blizzard outside. All my friends, everyone, all they kept being like, oh my gosh, you cannot wear white jeans. What are you doing? This is fashion suicide. You look like an idiot. One in one ear, out the other. I just don't care. So there's no such thing as following trends for me. Like, the whole, whenever I hear the question like, from like an interviewer, what trends will we be expected to see this spring? Like, I literally am just like, is that even a question? Like, what does that mean? Who cares? Like, if someone's wearing stripes, that's not gonna stop me from wearing polka dots. So anyways, that's a little background. The biggest thing that you take away from this when you kind of get put into this is people in the fashion industry are some of the hardest working people ever. And I mean, I know you can say that about any industry, but I think fashion more so than anything else, simply because if you're in the fashion industry, you love it. You have that passion, and with passion comes drive and motivation and impetus, and so it's just like crazy. Like, you see, everyone has been working on this show for months. And me, I'm just there to interview people, so I have nothing to do with the show. And I literally felt like, I'm like, wow, I feel like a failure. Like, these people have been putting their hard work and blood and everything into this for months, and I'm just coming on here and I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, you don't realize how much goes in behind it and all of that. The second thing I want to talk about is probably like one of the biggest, I was gonna say myths, but it's not a myth if it's true. The biggest stigmas of the fashion industry is the bitchiness. Excuse my French, but whatever. It's kind of like that everyone's just like mean and catty and this and that, and you know what? Like, that whole thing, yeah, it's true. Like, some people in the industry are just terrible. And it's funny, Kelly Catrone. Do you guys know Kelly Catrone? If you want to Google her, you've probably seen her before. She's been on The Hills, and she's very, very prevalent in the industry. And before the show, she kind of gave like a little speech saying if a football coach is coaching his team in the Super Bowl, he's not expected to go light on his players. And if he yells at them to do that drill or to do this, to do that, no one questions it. And if they don't do the drill, like, that's crazy. Like, how could they not do the drill? So she said in the same way, she's not being mean. She's simply being a coach trying to get the best product. And if she tells you to do something, she expects you to do it. I kind of thought that was so true. I was like, wow. If a man is screaming to get something done, it's perceived as like, okay, geez, I gotta get that done. If a woman does it, it's like, oh my god, what a bitch. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. What a double standard. At the same time though, I completely take the other side, flip the coin over. There's a way to say things. There's a way to tell people how to do things. You don't have to scream necessarily. And then another thing, famous people. There were some famous people at the show and backstage, and my friend Nicole and I witnessed one of these famous people being so entitled, I guess you could say, where I'm not saying her name just because, what's the point? I'm not trying to throw anyone under the bus. It's not Kelly Catrona, I haven't mentioned her name though, but a man backstage accidentally bumped into her. It was very crowded backstage. I bumped into about a million people. Like, you're gonna bump into everyone. Like, you're gonna be in people's space. And so when the man bumped into her, she was kind of like taken aback and kind of like, you know when you like exaggerate a bump and did like that, and she was like, oh, excuse me, and she was like about to like get him kicked out or yelled at or something when the designer of the entire show kind of went up to him and hugged him, was like, oh hey, I didn't see you there. Like, she didn't see this whole incident, and this celebrity's face was like, oh my gosh, and she kind of just like looked away when she realized the man was actually of importance. He knew the designer of the show. I think he was like her cousin or something. And it's just so funny to see like people like, come on, like it's just funny to see, like, please, you got bumped into, we all got bumped into. But it's interesting because I feel like with everything, with all stereotypes and all of that, they're true to an extent. They're not true universally. It's not every single Irish person in the world is a drunk. But you know what? There is truth to that. Yes, like, trust me, and I can say that. I don't want people from Ireland commenting down below, like, no, like, my dad's from Ireland, my whole family's from Ireland. Like, yeah, a lot of Irish people are alcoholics, and it's the truth. And you go to Ireland and alcohol is very prevalent, and I don't care what you say, there definitely is truth to it. Same time, my dad's not an alcoholic, so you know what I mean? I feel like that's kind of the way it is with stereotypes, and that's how it is with the fashion industry, I find. And if there's one thing that I learned from this though, it's that I don't want to work in the fashion industry. I think it's very superficial, very superficial. I mean, it's all about the way someone looks and the whole celebrity thing. Like, I never, like, that's one thing, like, yes, I put myself out there on YouTube. I never want to be famous. I never want that whole fakeness, and, you know, I cannot stand this climbing the social ladder. Like, I can't stand using people to get to where you need to be. Like, that is not me at all. Overall, it was such an amazing experience, and oh my gosh, I love talking to people and hearing from people and interviewing, and I've always been so nosy and inquisitive, and so interviewing is such a great thing. But yeah, I want to know your guys' thoughts. What are your thoughts on fashion? Do you follow fashion, or what about the industry? Are you interested in the industry? It's definitely something. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that because I feel like I've been rambling on for a million years because that's what I do, you know, sorry. And if you're not already subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below so that, you know, you never miss a video. And then all of my social media like Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat will be linked down below. So I'm gonna go, but I'll talk to you guys later.